Much like a ranger or wilderness watch program, Indigenous guardians monitor, manage, and steward their homelands. Guardians essentially utilize a combination of skills learned in structured guardian training programs, as well as learned skills from within their communities to oversee activities on the land and the waterways. They are the eyes and the ears for the people and for the respective governments.
Everything was sacred to us. The very air we breathed, the elders believed that the trees purified the air. And if we were to be strong and healthy, we had to take care of our trees. You could not go into the forest without asking permission from the trees. We are not coming here to steal or to destroy. When I go in, I'm a basket weaver. And when I go in, I ask permission. I just want a few roots to make a basket, or I want some bark to make a robe, or whatever it is I want. I don't want to harm anybody or destroy anything. And the trees are there. It's like if they're listening and they're saying welcome. This might sound superstitious or silly to other people, but this is the way our people were a long time ago. They were very sensitive to the environment and to everything that grew and everything that lived on the planet. That's why we called the planet Mother Earth, because she was made up. The outer layer of the planet was our ancestors that went back to the land.
Today, if we're going to look at Guardian program, it's just more or less an extension of the things that we were already doing in the past. We're using different terminology, but making sure that some people are in place to make sure that whether it's in forestry or whether it's in animals or whether it's in fish, make sure that those resources continue to exist in our territory or being brought back to our territory. Because through the process of Xolhmet's coming into our territory, a lot of our habitat for fish and animals and plants is disappearing, and somehow we have to try to get those things back in place so that we leave it for our future generations, because that's part of our responsibility as well.
I think the big danger is the big companies, corporations, large companies will come and take over one whole reserve, for a project they have. And I think that's one of the things that our people have to be very careful of.
So we must have good guardians to take care of what we have left. We don't have very much left. I have a hard time finding materials now for my basketry because the people who have come here have destroyed everything for money, and this isn't right.
Roles and responsibilities for guardians vary, reflecting local culture, agreed-upon approaches, and activities that are common within the region. Dozens of guardian-type initiatives are underway. Nations across the landscape in Canada have developed programs to serve their unique needs and perspectives.
Xolhmet, Loa, Xolhmet, Ocho, Aquashuk, Watish. Don't give it to anybody else.